It is Bad Jordan, and today we have a video on Melmetal as a lead in the Ultra League. And this team I got to rank 9 with, and I'm sure you can as well if you decide to use a similar team. And first up we have Melmetal versus Poliwrath, and in this matchup you just superpower and then you jump out of there. So pretty straightforward. You grab a shield sometimes, usually they don't, but it's fine. The team is a little bit weak to Venusaur. It's a bit of a problem, and I don't like using Charmers as a safe switch. Otherwise this happens where you go down to Charizard or a Steel type or something, but you're not going to win every lead. It's just how it is in Ultra League or in any league. But yeah, big fan of Melmetal as a pick in Ultra League. Definitely its strongest league is Master League, but it's still really strong in the Ultra League. It always does something. It always gets damage off, and being a pure Steel type, it's really good as well. So I do like it in the lead slot, just so you can, if you lose, you superpower and you run out. So back into the game, we see the Poliwrath come in, and we just Rock Slide. He shields, which is good for us. So he's blew both of his shields on Poliwrath, so he really wants to keep that. And then I just finish him off with the Rock Slide. So yeah, this team, Melmetal against Giratina, I think you lose the 2 shield. Sorry, you lose the no shield, and I think I can't remember what happens with shields. But anyway, so Giratina goes for the Ancient Power. And one of the biggest problems is, just in any matchup against Giratina, if you're just trading attacks and you're not doing much to each other, you're giving him a chance at a boost, which is a big disaster, and something I think will definitely get nerfed. Maybe to 1 stage, 2 stages is a bit too much. Straight up 1.5 increase in every stat is too much. So I believe this is where I think that Melmetal wins the no shield, when I was actually quite wrong about that. So yeah, we just keep trading. And I debate, should I... And he keeps going for Ancient Power as well, so I'm thinking, oh no, he's going to try and get a boost. Otherwise I would have gone to Togekiss trying to bait a Dragon Claw, but I just thought it was too hard to predict. So I go for another Rock Slide. So this team... So yeah, definitely... I can't remember if I said it. It took me about 100 games between 2300 and 2500 to get there. So we finish him off with Togekiss. So it is a bit of a grind. Lots of 3-1s, lots of 3-2s, a few 4-1s. Maybe once I got 5-0. Very difficult. Here we're up against the Venusaur. And Venusaur, we hate this matchup. Melmetal can trade with it pretty well, but I'll have to double shield. But we land a boost here, which is great. So we had almost no chance of winning, but now we have a chance of winning. So that's really good. Pretty unfortunate because he tried about 4 Ancient Powers on me, but nonetheless. But with this team as well, Melmetal, Swampert, Togekiss, I think Melmetal and Swampert, their synergy is just really, really good with each other. So they cover each other really well. And then the third one is you need something to take care of, say something like a Poliwrath, or just fighting types in general. So could be your own Giratina, something that also beats Giratina as well, because it doesn't hurt to have another Giratina counter on the team. I've tried using Honchkrow. I think that'll be my next video. Honchkrow is really fun to use. But yeah, something that beats Giratina and counter users, so it makes sense to go for a Charmer. Giratina is perfectly fine substitute, but or even Clefable. So this is he decides to switch out, which is interesting. So he didn't have to. So we can just go for Superpower, and now we probably take 2 Hydro Cannons from Swampert. We can shield 1, but we can farm him down, and we'll have a charge move ready to go. So that's pretty good for us. Hydro Cannon, Clefable does take it a little bit better, but you do resist the mud shots, although they don't do much. It all kind of adds up. He brings out Giratina. Maybe he lags a bit there. I think we're all getting some lag for sure right now. Everyone's home, but that's fine. So we fish for a boost. No boost. Yeah, a bit frustrating. Whoever gets the boost kind of automatically wins, it seems. But yeah, 10% chance, bit weird, but that's fine. And we nearly actually blow this game. We catch the Earthquake with Melmetal, but I was pretty confident that Swampert would clean him up pretty good, so that's fine. So I go for the Hydro Cannon. Swampert, I think, probably the best Pokemon. So I reckon second best to Giratina actually in this game. It's just so good. Just the one weakness. Earthquake hits really hard, beats Giratina in the 0 shields. And yeah, Hydro Cannon really strong. Just keep spamming it. So we're up to our 4th game here, and we're hoping for a good lead. So we landed Togekiss lead, which is great for us. So whatever comes in, we just go for the Rock Slide to soften up Giratina. I think the play is to switch to Togekiss a bit quicker, because I think that damage that we did with Rock Slide, we can just do that with Charm without taking a charge move. So a bit of a mistake there. So we have to shield that, which is fine. No boost for him, which is great. And he brings in his Togekiss, and we HM Power, which is good. We force a shield, but he does charm us down there. So he has a little bit of energy, but because we're Melmetal, he's not going to get to Flamethrower. So we can easily just Rock Slide him down. And his last is Swampert. So yeah, this is a great thing about Melmetal. It's very spammy. With Registeel, it's good, but not as spammy. A lot tankier though. It's still pretty spammy anyway. And you know, that superpower, like if you lead with Registeel, if you have a bad lead, you kind of have to switch out. Whereas Melmetal, you know, if you're up against a fire type, you can at least trade a shield with a Rock Slide or get to that Rock Slide before, say, Charizard gets the Blast Burn. So we take that game, and I think we secure rank 9 there. So this last game is just whatever. So hopefully we get a good lead here. So interesting matchup. So I'm not exactly sure how this goes. I think the place to stay in and shield, because it does take a while to get to Dynamic Punch and Psy Strike, if it even has Dynamic Punch. It can run Rock Slide, but yeah, probably does have Dynamic Punch. And we try and catch the Dynamic Punch there, and we fail miserably, and pretty much cost us the game, because now we don't really have much hope, because we know that there's a Giratina in the back. That's Ultra League. I think every time you play, you have to think, what could be in the back? It's probably Giratina. So yeah, losing Togekiss like that is pretty bad, so we don't have much play against this team. And yeah, Venusaur hits pretty hard, pretty tough matchup for this team. So yeah, both the games, I can't remember. Most of the games I lose are usually against the Venusaur. And yeah, we try and catch whatever comes in, the Psy Strike, hoping to get another move off with Melmetal, but you know, right now we're just hoping, please no Giratina in the back, and it is Ultra League, so I don't like those odds at all. And we shield here, Psy Strike. Mewtwo does hit pretty hard considering it's a defensive form. And we don't feel good about farming it down. Just take too much from the confusion. So get rid of the Venusaur, and yep, it's Giratina in the back. That's not good, and we are pretty done for here. So yeah, didn't need to go for that Rock Slide, but just hoped for a miracle. And we get the 4th, so we get a Tepig. That's pretty terrible. And we actually try to catch this Tepig about 5 times, so maybe we can just skip to the rewards. And yeah, that's rank 9. So Melmetal, Togekiss, Swampert. I highly recommend this line. Could use Clefable or something else instead of Togekiss, something to beat Giratina and counter users, or Poliwrath. But yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching, and yeah, pretty easy rank 9 with this team, so we'll see you soon.